So this book was pretty nostalgic for me. Reminded me of Sunday morning, waking up, my dad at the kitchen table reading the Sunday Funnies. I thought everything was pretty palatable, and there was a structure that made itself pretty clear right away. There was a cute little setup and then a punchline, and you kind of knew what to expect. And it was easy to fall into that rhythm of the story. The audience for this one, I'm not so sure. I feel like there could be maybe two concurrent audiences. There were definitely some that I felt like were some of the strips in the book that I felt like were more child focused and more child centered, like the snowball fights and the monsters under the bed. Those definitely felt like they were written for kids. Even the ones about Calvin having the crush on the little girl, or going to school and swapping out his lunches, or zoning out in class with the spaceman Spiff characters. I felt like that those little imagination stories, those things kind of seemed more geared towards children. I feel like you could take those strips out and you could use them with kids. There were also some that I felt like were more geared towards a grown-up crowd and more for parents. Like the ones that talked about how Calvin will learn a whole lot more when he stays home from school and he's watching those kind of adult programs, or who's going to go out on Christmas Eve and fill Hobbes' stocking all of a sudden. And then I had to stop and send a picture of the strip about the family vacation, how irritated the dad gets because that is my husband just to a T. So there were definitely some that I felt like were more geared towards adults. And those seem to use more advanced vocabulary. I noticed and make references or like allusions that seemed like they would maybe be lost on a child audience. Overall, it kind of reminded me of Disney movies. Like you kids can watch them and enjoy them, but there's also like little Easter eggs that are in there, like parent jokes that are kind of built into the storyline overall as well. So I really did enjoy this book. I felt like it was easy to like Calvin and his big imagination, but it was also easy to like his parents, who very quickly get irritated with his antics.